This is On Tilt Trading with part 2 of today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy with Bitcoin. What we're looking at with Bitcoin today, first we've got a trade that I made earlier today when I went short here and was able to cover here. This trade actually initiated yesterday with this price action here, with this order block here and price action selling off here. There was a break of structure that happened in this area that went with this sell-off. We get some consolidation and a pullback into that area, another sell-off and a pullback. So this is when I was able to or my limit entry was met, and then was able to take the trade. And then today's trade that I'm waiting for is very similar, where here there is a market structure shift, different from yesterday. Yesterday, Bitcoin was in a downtrend, and then continued in that downtrend with a break of structure. Today, Bitcoin was being bought up and then broke structure by selling lower, which would indicate a potential change in direction, which is what I have been observing today with this sell-off. We can see here on the 60-minute chart this aggressive sell-off here, creating quite a large range here on the 60-minute chart. So with this sell-off, working with my system is new, so still just testing it out, taking small sizes. But with these moves that happen, sometimes we get, or at least yesterday and today, getting these sell-offs, and they're common enough that they happen probably at least once a week or so, if not more, where we get these sell-offs, or a currency pair will be bought up and then we'll pull back or retrace to test that whatever price action that sent it in that direction. So my system is currently set up to take entries on pullback from these displacement like price action that can happen near the pre-market of the New York Open and into the opening session, or the open of the session in New York. But then also seeing the potential in being able to trade back into the trade, like yesterday, if I was able to trade back into this trade. So today, looking for opportunities to be able to do that. And then I've been able to spot some things with this Fibonacci retracement. This is for when I come back to, or this is how I set my entry for this particular trade that I'm looking for a short and likely won't be filled until probably the London session or so. But looking at price action here, I'm actually currently in this position that's down here. You won't see any arrows because it's right here at the bottom. I'll take this Fibonacci retracement tool off. And you can see here there's an entry here, and my stop loss is just below this candle here, so a very tight stop here. And then there's I believe there's a 10-cent spread on Bitcoin, so just 2 cents below this candle. So my stop is 105.5998, I believe, or 5798. And then for take profit, my take profit is $5 right before my target. Here's my take profit, which you would see if the Fibonacci retracement tool up is just before. My goal is to, if this trade works out, is to exit just before entering my next trade. I don't, from a psychological standpoint and just from a professional standpoint, I don't feel comfortable being in, let's say, two positions at once going the opposite way. Like, to me, if I was going long while I had just gotten short. I mean, I'm fine with drawdown or pullback once you get an entry, but I would definitely have conflicting interests in that situation. So with this in mind, taking this position down here, this is not how I would trade this position going forward. As I may have mentioned, I took some positions in this area here, some small positions. All of these positions have been small because I'm trying things out. But now, seeing the correlation here, what I'm seeing right now is looking for the volume profile to match up with highs or lows depending on how you're trading. So we can see this elevated volume profile here, and this is me looking for a trade to trade back up into this position here that I want to take likely for tomorrow. So seeing this elevated volume profile, and then we get a new high here. So now this has my attention with the elevated volume profile and a new high. Now what I would want to do is put a Fibonacci retracement up for this, and that would place my entry. I would place my entry at the 79% level here at this 106,691.5, which I would get a fill in this candle here, and then be stopped out in this candle here. So this particular part of the strategy is not perfect. So just planning to be able to potentially take losses. So you want to manage your risk on these, or at least I want to manage my risk on these just because of the potential mosquitoes in here. Just want to manage my risk. So with these opportunities here, to me, they're worth getting into at this current time. And you may have to, or I may have to take one or two attempts to get in. So another thing here, we get this elevated volume profile here. So now what I want to look for is a new high in the following two candles. So this candle, no new high. This candle, no new high. So that's not valid. I wouldn't take a trade there. We can see the volume profile come in here. We can see elevated volume profile here. So then look for a new high, no new high here, no new high here, not valid. We can see elevated volume profile here, no new high here, and we get a new high above this candle here. So this is where that Fibonacci retracement tool was, which is where I would want to put the tool to get an entry. So even though I did get a better entry, based on how I want to trade these, it would not be a valid entry. But then putting the Fibonacci tool in place, you can see taking a 79% entry, where we get an entry here, my stop loss would still be identical. So as you can see, I just have a better entry for my position and a much riskier entry. But this is what I would want to do going forward. And this is actually the close in New York right here. And we can see immediately after the close, price action begins to move up as buying comes in, or as the market maker is moving price where it needs to be based on the market maker's demands in the currency pair. But this is what I'm seeing here, and again, some smaller positions, but yeah, maybe have this trade back into, or this pullback trade, may be able to refine this a little more. But right now, my best indicator is volume and new highs or lows, depending on whether you are long or you are short. I'm also currently in a position in Ethereum which only took one attempt to take the long position. So here we get the, I'll move this, or maybe we can see through now. I will remove this Fibonacci retracement tool for the time being. So we can see here, actually we'll remove this one as well. So we can see what I'm talking about here with, okay, we get an elevated volume profile here, and then no new highs, so we're not looking at that. Here we get an elevated volume profile here, no new high on the first candle, new high on the second candle. Now I want to put up my retracement tool here, and then look for an opportunity at the 79% level. And as you can see, I take an entry here at the 79% level on Ethereum. And Ethereum, the price action you can see is just consolidating here in a range, but this actually held, and you can see basically it's just been trading in a range, and now potentially we may get a breakout above these levels. We can see an elevated volume profile here, so maybe this would be the momentum necessary in order to take the price to target. But this is what I'm seeing in the market right now. Seems like today was selling, everything is selling off, and now it seems like we are back into a position of buying, and then I'll be looking to sell. If we can get back up here to these levels, I'll be looking to sell these long positions and enter these short positions with the potential for another sell-off during the New York session tomorrow. But this is On Tilt Trading with part 2 of today's live crypto market analysis.